So then, the United Kingdom, home to some of the most incredible theme parks you can find, some of the most unique theme parks you can find, and some incredible roller coasters, and even some record breakers. But what would I like to see in the UK to bring us from incredible, because it already is a very good lineup, to God tier? So then, the first ride that I thought could fit in perfectly would be a Vekoma LSM launch coaster. I don't really know what the ride model is. Like, databases don't really show what the ride model is, it just says Vekoma LSM, so that might be the model. I always thought that was Linear Synchronous Motors launch, but I could be wrong, please do correct me. But so Guardians of the Galaxy just opened. I was able to get on it. It was an incredible ride. I think it would fit perfectly for the UK. We haven't got any sort of indoor family roller coasters that want to fit that. Obviously Towers has got their Project Horizon building. I'll be honest, that is exactly what I think's going in there. It's got a spinning action, so Merlin can market it. You can add IPs to it, like they did with Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously, and it's a very good indoor coaster. It packs a bit of a punch, great fun. You can have audio. That could be a very big addition to any park's lineup, but I'm really praying that's what Towers is getting. Right, next up, I haven't done one of these, so I can't comment fully, but a Mack Extreme Spinning Coaster. Now, after we've all seen and witnessed Icon's back car spinning, I'll be honest, I really want an Extreme Spinning Coaster in the UK. I think it would be a very good addition, and that is something that parks are getting, and it is just rocketing them up in being advertised. So you've had Ride to Happiness open, and you see never-ending videos from it. Quite rightly, it looks insane. I think it would test some people's ratings, because it is very intense by the looks of it. Incredible though. I would love to see one in the UK. I think it could really fit in. If a park was to do it, I think it would be Thorpe, because you've got the island on the back of Swarm, which kind of, I think it would fit there. Obviously we've got the new coaster going with Project Exodus, and I think that that is going to sort of fit into the lineup because that will add height. You've obviously got Stealth, which is launch, so it's not taken away from Stealth. You've got height, then you could have spinning. That's another dynamic ride that isn't there. I'm praying that that's what's next for Thorpe. Right, next up, I'm going to get criticism for this because it's so gimmicky and obvious, but an RMC Raptor. Not an RMC, it's an RMC Raptor. Don't look further down the list because... but an RMC Raptor, I think look incredible. I really think that could fit into the UK. They are a very cost-effective ride, so they're not massive investments, but they look quite whippy and pack punches to them and be made quite compact. I think that would really fit in, and I don't think it would be a very big caliber park. Like, I don't see Towers or Thorpe or Chessington, or even Chessington, no, but Towers or Thorpe getting one because capacities don't look the highest on them. But you could see parks like Flamingoland could get one, Blackpool could get one. Obviously Blackpool's got a space issue with fitting things in. That bloody fits. They look quite compact and they look incredible, and they would be very marketable. They're Europe's first single rail roller coaster. There you go, marketed already. I think it would be a great addition. Right, next up, I'm just going to get it out of the way. It is an RMC. I know, I've been gimmicky and I've said it everybody wants, but after going to Florida and riding Iron Gwazi, I have to be honest, I understand the hype. They are very good rides. They're unique enough that the UK should get one. Like, I've only done one, obviously I haven't done Zadra or Steel Vengeance, but from someone I was speaking to at the air gates for Iron Gwazi, he said that really they are very similar. He had done Zadra and Steel Vengeance, and he said all of them are enough to pack a punch, and I'll be honest, I think I believe him. The UK could really do with one. It was intense enough of a ride to sort of be thrilling and incredibly enjoyable, and odd inversions. You've got outer bank turns, you've got that rumble and that jittery feeling. If you haven't done a wooden coaster, then I don't know how to explain it, but if you have, you'll know what I mean. I think if Towers or Thorpe, I doubt Towers because they've already got Wicker Man, which is their wooden, but Thorpe or Blackpool could convert one to an RMC, but I'm not going there because the second you mention that, you upset people quite rightly because those are classic rides. I think they're national protected buildings now because of their history and their age. I'm not even going to go there. I would quite like to see one, you have to admit, it'd be quite cool. Now next up, I'm not just saying this because I hate Rita. An Intamin Blitz would fit so perfectly into that Rita spot, it is ridiculous. They have got so much possibility here and it's being wasted on such a... It's a good launch, but such a boring layout. It is really left, right, airtime, but that airtime is as you're hitting the brakes. It's just... Oh, it's disappointing to see that at Towers. But I'm not just saying Rita's spot, although I'd love to see one there. I did Velocicoaster when I was out in Florida, which I'm pretty definite is an Intamin Blitz, and I was so impressed. I wasn't thinking, because LSM launches, I hadn't heard the best. I'd heard that they're not a cable launch and they never will be, which was right for the first launch. But that second launch, it packed a very decent punch, and they're very glossy coasters. I know Velocicoaster's new, but from seeing videos of like Taron now, they just glide. They don't seem to get rough. They just seem to sort of wear in perfectly, which I think the UK could really do with a multi-launch. You have a lot of cable launches in this country. You've got Velocity, Stealth, Rita, but in terms of LSMs, there is obviously Icon. There's definitely more, but I'm having a mental blank. But a multi-launch LSM, although Icon does have two, but shh, don't mention that. A multi-launched Intermin Blitz would just sort of fit, I think. I really think it would work beautifully in this country. Thank you for watching. If you do have any ride models that you would think would fit in perfectly, please do mention it in the comments. I'd love to hear them, because I'd like to know other things that you think could fit in, because I've definitely missed some. But thank you for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.